Hello, I'm currently looking at this trade. I'm currently looking at it, taking it right now. It's a Nasdaq setup that I was looking for this morning. So I saw that we had a indication. We obviously had a little bit of choppiness and low volume in the area here. But overall, we had an indication above here, a correction which came back below this level without breaking these previous lows, which this high was pushed up from. And we formed a lower high, a higher low, and now we've broken this high. We've got this breaker structure on the higher time frame. I'm either going to look to see a higher low being pulled back here until price continues to this overall indication level. Overall, I will be targeting the high here, and I believe that Nasdaq's going to go up because you can see it's been pushing up. But that's overall what I'm looking for right now. I'm really just trying to be patient at the moment because news obviously did only just come out, and I don't know 100% if the market has had time to process it, but it looks like it's all good for now. And I did a little bit of research on how PMI affects Nasdaq, and usually when the market is in states, this is what I heard. I literally learned from ChatGPT, but usually when the market is in a state of speculating rate cuts, then it will typically be better for Nasdaq. So yeah, so I'm hoping that it is better for Nasdaq, but I have my stop loss at the lows here, equal lows here. Whenever I want to place a stop loss where equal lows are, I always have like ICT in my head of like, oh my god, I'm gonna get stopped out. The algorithm is hunting me. But we obviously know that that's not the case. But anyway, overall, we can see that we switched bullish here. We had a higher lows here, and then we also, I guess, we'll mark those out just to further go through my analysis. Higher lows here. We've obviously broken a high. We can see that price doesn't want to go below here. Feeling a bit nervous, which is funny, but I'm feeling a little bit nervous. But yeah, we can see that price is obviously broken structure here. And it's, oh, there's my alert. I'll have to wait for the 5 minute candle close because I was looking for it here. It never ended up closing above my level. But yeah, overall, we've closed above the level where I was looking at taking buys anyway. And then on the 1 hour, have we broken structure? We've broken structure on the 1 hour, formed higher lows on the 1 hour. So I do feel pretty confident entering in based off of that move there. I'm a little bit skeptical on whether or not to put my stop loss here or here, but I think I'm going to put it here. Just gotta wait for that 5 minute candle close, do my lot size calculations, and yeah, I guess I'll check in later. So it's been like 16 minutes since I filmed my last video, basically talking about this trade. I still feel confident in it. I've just been waiting, and I've been waiting for a candle closure above this level. I can see there's really strong sellers here because I waited for that 5 minute candle, and then because that 5 minute candle basically closed, because remember how I said I knew that there was going to be sellers at this level here in my morning analysis, because we had this area of choppiness where price hit this level and it was just kind of entered this choppiness. So I was like, I knew there's probably going to be sellers around about that level, and then I can just see that sellers keep pushing price down on Nasdaq. It wicks up here, but then it closes right at that level. It wicks up, closes at that level, wicks up again and again and again. And I get this one closed a little bit above, but overall it was bearish. And you can see it's like a hammer shaped candle or whatever. So I'm really just waiting for these candle closures. What I can see is that price could potentially do an ICC on a lower time frame. So it could go indication, correction, continuation, and then in that case I would love to see a breaker structure and take an entry off of that, because I don't really want to enter into it when price is moving around like this. I want to make sure that I'm getting my timing right. Maybe being OCD, I'm fully aware of that, but I'm definitely happy that I'm waiting. And then what else do we have? What is this? This is the fixed range profile, volume profile line thing. So I'm thinking that, price could potentially correct down to this level and have a reaction off at this level, because I know that there's buyers sitting there, because I was looking at the fixed range volume profile. To do that, I basically went here, I went up here, down here, and then boom, basically in line here. There's a lot of buyers sitting here, so I was like, okay, if price retraces there, then that's good. But yeah, I've just been really, really patient and just waiting to see what price does, because obviously news has just come out. price hasn't really had a crazy reaction. I've gone far enough to wait for a 15-minute candle, and it's basically invalidated my entry timing, so I'm just waiting at the moment. I would love to see price to retrace here and have a reaction to the upside, because then that would rebalance and it would give me what I basically want to see, because I don't know, I prefer, because obviously this is a big push up, so I prefer to wait for a little bit of a pullback and then for price to continue from there. So yeah, if I could see this and then a continuation to the upside, I'd be happy. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's just really about being patient. It's 11:30 right now. I think it's New York session over. I mean, AM session over. I think AM session's pretty much over. See, look, we got that candle close going down. And if I had entered into this trade, I would have been in drawdown. And at least now I can just kind of coast, knowing that like I'm just gonna wait until the timing's right. Like I have no emotional attachment to the trade right now. Like I have a level of emotional attachment, so that's a line away, but I'm not crazy emotionally attached because I'm not in there watching my P&L. There's my alert going off. And yeah, it looks like price is reacting off of that level. If we could close with what's it called, a shooting star candle, that would be great. But I actually didn't. I remember in my analysis video, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have a coffee. I never ended up having a coffee, so I'm still pretty tired. But yeah, ideally, I just want to see price not break these lows here. If price breaks these lows here, then thank God I waited. To be honest, because I would have gotten in and then my stop loss would have been here. So that would have been validation on me just being patient. And I did say in my morning analysis that my reminder to myself was that patience pays. So I'm really trying to be patient right now. It's Monday. It's not a no news Monday, but it's still a Monday. And yeah, I don't know. I kind of just started doing these like more live trading type of things because I was like, oh, like it would be beneficial, no? So yeah, I don't know if it's beneficial. Let me know. But I feel like it can give you guys a little bit more of a sense of how I trade in like real time, if that makes sense. But yeah. So breaker structure, we're having a retrace. This is what I'm thinking now. So overall, we've got a high here. The high's been broken. It looks like it's retracing to the high. So this could be a lower time frame ICC setup. Obviously, indication, correction, continuation. So lower time frame ICC setup potentially, which validates my bias even more because now it's broken 2 levels instead of just one. Not 2 levels, but it's kind of formed like ICC within ICC on the 1 hour, the 30-minute, the 15-minute, the 5-minute. We even have it here, the 15-minute breaker structure here. It looks like it's retracing too. But anyway, it looks like it's reacting nicely off of this level that I marked out earlier on. So yeah, I'm just waiting for that. And then obviously we got the ICC set up here, where it's got indication, correction. So we've come below this level, so we could potentially look to see a confirmation of a strong bullish candle closing above this level. That would be a great indication of price validating what it wants to do. I don't know. But yeah, I mean overall, I'm not too attached to the trade, which is good. Yeah, I just really would like to see candle closes above, but I do feel really good that price is rebalanced and I can look at getting a good entry. But yeah, this is what I look like when I live trade. I literally just did all of my client work for my social media management client, so you can check that off the list, which is good. And then I should be cooking fried rice right now, but I'm trading. And I've actually, life hack, I had a list of areas that I wanted to improve in on my trading. So I was been speaking to ChatGPT about like the areas that I want to improve on. So I talked to ChatGPT about sentimental analysis, fundamental analysis when it comes to crypto, so I can learn more for Ethereum. And then yeah, I spoke to ChatGPT about that. I refined my weekly outlook process, my weekly analysis process, so adding a little bit of sentimental analysis and some better fundamental analysis to better track like inflation and risk on, risk off sentiments and stuff like that. And then yeah, I've got more stuff that I want to talk to ChatGPT about, but obviously I can't really do that while I'm trading. I can, but like it's just gonna be a little bit too much. I would rather just analyze what's going on right now and regulate my emotions. And yeah, I'm really just breathing right now. I'm breathing, I'm chilling, I'm just waiting. So again, what I want to see, obviously we retrace back to here. So if price wants to continue down, that's totally fine. Price can do whatever it wants to do. But I don't want to see it break these lows here, and I don't want it to see a candle close below these candle closes. I don't want to see a candle close below these candle closes here. So it can retrace however much it wants, as long as it forms a higher low in terms of this low, and these candle closes low. So if it wicks below but it closes above, I'll be happy. And then I could take buys either above this level. So if we get like a strong bullish candle, potentially it could take a early entry around here, but ideally what I'm probably going to wait for is a candle closure above this level. Obviously this has gone past my entry. My stop loss is calculated, my lot size calculator is calculated based off of this level though, entering here. So I'd just really like to see a candle close above this level. It doesn't have to be above this wick, but just above this level would be good. So that's my ideas right now. I'm going to just set an alert down here to see if price continues lower. Set an alert up here to see if price gets above that level, which it looks like it's literally going to hit in a second. And then put an alert here to see if it hits my original entry, and then chill on my phone. And I think that's like the best thing you can do, because I heard advice from other traders where it's like you need to be locked in on the charts and you need to watch every price movement, and it's like, come on, like, are you trying to make me go insane? Like, I know I'm not a profitable trader, so it's obviously rich for me to say that, but I tried it. I literally tried it. I was like, okay, I'll hear it out. Tried it, and my psychology, it was challenged, but it was just awful. Like, it was like every single movement, I'm over analyzing the charts. I'm over trying to see what's going on, but just chilling, sitting back, and just letting price do what it wants to do. Just being patient and following my rules. It's yeah, definitely helping me. But yeah, that's my little update. Okay, this is 2 days later on the charts. I took my position out here. I've put in the wrong lot size. I put in 10 less lot size. I can't remember if I was talking to you guys when my trade hit in the last video that I did, but basically I got stopped out of the trade at TP1, but price actually did end up going to my TP2, and it still could continue going to my TP3. Again, I went in with the wrong lot size, unfortunately. I went in with 0.01 lot instead of 0.067 lots. But that's because I did my lot size calculation wrong. I did what I would normally do for gold. So I did I think it was like up here like 10, but I think it needed to be 1. And I feel like I need to understand a little bit more of why, because that's the second time I've done my lot size calculation wrong. But either way, my trade idea still played out. And yeah, I held it for 2 days. I didn't have any reception when I was waiting for the trade to hit. I didn't have any reception, so I didn't know until it was all the way up here. But yeah, that's the end of my little live trading, I guess, episode thing. But yeah, I hope you guys took this trade. I did call this, I didn't call it out, but I did say that this was my trading idea Monday morning. So let me know if you guys took it. Oh yeah, this is not the official trade recap. I'll do a full trade recap on month, like for pretty much all that's happened. But yeah, bye.